Jason with Denwerks. Got something pretty cool today. It's a 1973 Moto Guzzi Dorado 850 GT. Very, very cool bike. I love the styling of it. It's they built these 1972 to 74 for the U.S. market, and it's just a good looking bike. I like the chrome here, knee guard, and I like the full fenders and stuff, and I definitely like the panniers on the back. It's just a neat bike. I don't ride myself. I've only ridden 2 times. Once when I was like 15 on a little 80 dirt bike, and my friend showed me how the clutch works, and I was hitting the throttle and the bike took off, and my hand kept on going like this, and I ended up hitting the fence. And then the next time I was 36, 48 now, I bought a DKW, 1958 DKW RT 175, and I drove that about 30 miles down the street, 30 miles an hour, and probably about a quarter mile, and that was enough for me. But I'd like to get into it, but this bike's a little big for me just to go out and try. So anyways, we'll just walk around it here for a minute, and it's really cool. We'll start it up on a cold start. It hasn't been started yet today. And you can see here the heads. Someone was asking about the cylinders and stuff, and I don't see any markings down here on the bottom. They were asking about, I think it's Goradini or something like that. This is an aftermarket head. I didn't see any markings on these at all. I have taken a magnet and put in there, and I think it has steel sleeves inside, so I think there was like chrome ones, and I think you could get them with the steel sleeve. These are steel because the magnet definitely sticks in there on the side walls. I do have some pictures of the valve covers off. We put new valve cover gaskets on it. The engine is numbers matching. See the VIN number right in here. I don't know if you can see it. Right in here, it's 055474. And if you look on the engine on the side here, you can see that number stamped in here as well. Also with the heads, they say Moto Guzzi on them. You'll notice here that the paint is faded out on the tank. It's a steel tank, steel side covers, but this is a composite. And if you open up we got the original tool belt, or tools for it too, but you can see the color is actually the same. It's just the way it faded out through the years. Original pinstriping and stuff, original stickers. Obviously it's aged some. You can see the paint's missing here. Panniers look good. You can see inside of them. We can put a lot of root beer in there. Someone was asking about that. Probably put 24 on each side. Yeah, I haven't seen any breaks or anything inside. You can see here a little chipping on the edge. The headlight works, rear light works, brake light. The blinkers aren't working, and I'm pretty sure it's something in the switch. This light, if you actually push, I'll show you in a minute, if you push, it will turn on, but we can't get the other one to work. Neutral works. This thing was at the neutral light and gauges work, but this one thing went to Moto Guzzi dealer in Portland in 2017. They did a valve adjustment and fixed the neutral light and things. So we'll just look at the paint here, and we'll start it up here in a minute. You can see here this fender's been touched up. You can see kind of just real rough in general, but it's been touched up. But the rest of it, most of this is original paint, but you can see it's been touched up here in the center. You can see a little rub mark here. The tires, I would probably put new tires on it before I drove it any long distance, because I don't know 100% the condition. They look good, but I'm not sure the age or anything on them. Dorado carbs. You know, everything looks clean, doesn't leak oil or anything like that, so it stays pretty dry in general. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a cold start real fast. We'll have Bill come over in a second. We'll let it warm up. Maybe if I make my key, I think it's that key. Yeah, maybe it's that one again. Let me try that. Always. Oh, I had it upside down. Okay. Anyways, we're going to turn the fuel on. There's one here, and then one here. And choke. We'll just choke it a little bit, and we'll see what happens. This is a cold start. We'll keep it running here. You know, you can definitely hear the tappets hitting in there. You know, the valve clearance on these things are 25 exhaust and 25 or 15 on the intakes. I've done a lot of reading on it and been watching different videos and stuff, and they all sound like that. And they say if you don't hear any noise, you should be really concerned because you're probably burning valves. But it's pretty cold-blooded. It likes to be really warm before it wants to sit and idle. Probably don't have the choke in the right spot, but you can see here it doesn't blow any smoke. You know, so hopefully that gives you a good idea. I'm going to have Bill hop on it right now, and I can show you the rear wheel and stuff moving and stuff. You know, kick it gear. You can see here the tack is working. Oh, the other thing I was going to show, turn the brake light on real fast. We got brake light, and then do the blinkers. You can see here, we can get that blinker working, but not the other one. But I think I showed, the headlight. You can see the headlights working. So go ahead and kick it gear. We might, if Bill's feeling froggy, we might let him take it out and try it out, but, you know, definitely a cool little bike. So hopefully that gives you a good look at it in general. So we will show you some more stuff. Hey, here we are out for a maiden voyage, so we'll take it for a little spin. Hey, so Bill, what did you think of the little ride here? Looked like you're having a little bit of fun.
Nice nostalgic ride.
Yeah, it's nostalgic.
Little old tires on it, so it's a little square feeling.
Okay.
Rides pretty nice, plenty of power. Get on and only reach about 45 miles an hour.
Yeah, so this only going up to 45, but it wouldn't go up any higher?
Yeah, no, it didn't seem to go any further, and I wasn't going to push really hard.
Okay, I see the tacks all working and stuff. So the tires felt a little square. You know, it's probably just been sitting for a while. What does shifting feel like?
It's a little stiff.
Yeah, a little stiff.
Yep.
Yeah, probably just needs to be ridden a little bit more. But it seems like it's doing good.
Yep.
So, okay, cool. I'm glad we got to ride it.
Yeah, that's fun.
Thank you.